So, as we're all very much aware, we are living through a chopped man epidemic, and there's a big shortage of baddies. It's gone so bad to the point that, like, if I see an attractive man, it genuinely makes my day. I was walking on the sidewalk earlier, and I saw a cute guy in his car, so I waved to him, and he smiled back at me. And obviously, he drove away after that. But I was like, oh my God, a cute guy? This was at 6:50 p.m. It's 7:17, and I'm still like, oh my God. And I feel like this is going to power me through my evening. Like, wow, I actually saw an attractive man today. Like, diamond in the rough, needle in the haystack. Seriously. So
all
as
right,
we're
pause
all
it.
very much...
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, maybe in the audience, chopped means ugly. So when she's saying there's essentially when she says a chopped man epidemic, she's saying there's an ugly man epidemic. Do you guys, just curious, do you guys agree?
I disagree. I feel like...
What? And just one final addition to this. I've heard a lot of criticisms from women that they think there's way more physically attractive women than there are men. You'll see pretty women all the time, but then you'll like rarely see... This is what I've heard a lot of women say. You'll rarely see like good-looking or attractive guys. So why don't we? Yeah, we'll start with you since you wanted to go first.
I feel like I disagree. I feel like there's women, like, not that like this is like the difference, but like a woman can like get ready and do all this stuff. Like I feel like for guys there's not really much that they can do to like enhance anything. So I feel like to say that it's not really fair because like that's just like naturally what they look like and stuff. But I feel like there's a lot of attractive men. I feel like there's been more attractive men than there's been like not like I feel like more because like not because of Instagram specifically, but like there's more attractive men than there was like before because actually people are starting to care about like what they look like and stuff, you know. As for back then, like people didn't really care about looks at all. As for what I know of, but
I've got an idea. I think that like girls can get boob jobs, lip filler, like, you know, hair extensions, and I think obviously, I mean, men can get Botox and stuff as well, but it's not as commonly done as women. So there's probably going to be more aesthetically pleasing women than men for that reason, maybe.
Yeah, I agree. Because we can, like, there's more things that we can do.
We can improve ourselves. We've got
like
makeup,
hair, extensions, makeup.
Yeah, we can trick people into thinking we're pretty when we're not, and men can't really do that.
I think it's also regional. So, like, for example, I've been in LA for, I think, 2 days, and honestly, I haven't like seen one guy that I'm like, oh, he's like really attractive. I think it's also just my type. Back home in Florida, it's full of cowboys and actually manly men, like guys with not even muscle, but just like some fat on them. Every man that I've seen here is very feminized or just gay, and I don't know, just not really, I don't know, maybe it's just LA, but I think it's regional. If you stick in LA, you're not going to see a lot of men
not as masculine the men.
Yeah, I agree. And California, there isn't really that many. Well, not Cali altogether, but LA specifically, there is more feminine men. That's for sure, because it's more like a fashion state. I feel like it's a lot more like fashion stuff like that. So they kind of like tend to like be a little bit more of like pretty boys. But
no, I'm telling like country bars back home. Like you walk in and. It's
like in Texas,
oh my God. Yeah.
Texas, I see some sexy guys.
We experienced that when we went to Texas. We're like, whoa.
Yeah. It is a whole different ball game, that's for sure.
LA is green juice, Texas is steak.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Yeah. So yeah, I totally agree with you. It's regional.
Word. Sorry, one sec, guys. I wanted to actually pull it back up because the comments were kind of interesting. All right. I wanted to ask the panel, going around the table. So she's saying she doesn't see attractive men, chopped man epidemic.
Can we also just point out that chick is fucking ugly? Can I just point out real quick that is a fucking hideous woman who's saying this? Like, just an objectively fucking ugly woman. I'm just saying.
Oh my God,
I was going to say that in a more polite way, but basically, yeah.
She
So,
looks like she's been picking her face off for the last 2 years, man. I don't know what the hell is
So,
wrong with her.
I did
but
wanna
she's a
get-
foul, hideous-looking woman.
Oh my god.
I
He said no.
I was about to ask though the panel. Do you guys like? Do you think she's beautiful?
He's like, I'm not
Attractive?
sugarcoating nothing.
I don't think that she's a stunning 10 out of 10, but I don't think she's really, really, really ugly.
I don't think she's
Hang on,
ugly.
I don't think she's ugly, but I,
Bullshit. Hang on, bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. Pull it back up.
I think average
Shit.
looking, average.
Hang on. Oh, come on. Look at
Okay, baby, wait. Show me the video again. Show me again.
Oh, she was so.
Pull it up. But then just play the video. Just go ahead and play it.
So as we're all very much aware,
Oh
we
my
are
God,
living
this
through
chick's
a
face is
shock-
busted.
that's so fucked up.
You know it's true. Am
Oh
I
my God.
lying though? Am I lying or is that chick's face busted as fuck?
I feel like she doesn't really have a place to be really like talking about specifics.
Yeah,
but I
she
feel like, you
doesn't
know,
have a
beauty
place
isn't
'cause her
always
face
about
is
how you
busted as
look.
fuck.
Beauty's not always about how you
come
look. It's about your
on.
personality. But I guess the
We're
way
talking
she's
about physical
acting
beauty right
is.
now.
Let's pull it back up though really quick. I wanted to read some of the comments on this.
So as we're
All right, scroll down. Damn, seems like you've upset the chopped men. 17,000 likes. They're mad at you because you're right. Danny, Kyra, ignore the positive.
haven't
Scroll
seen
down.
that one yet.
Scroll down.
All this man
Scroll
hate has
down.
to stop.
All this man-on-man
Scroll-
hate
keep
has
going,
to
keep
stop.
going.
That's hilarious.
Down, down, down. There's some interesting photos. Scroll down. Scroll down.
No one's saying
going.
that she's average.
Scroll down. Scroll down.
Come on, this
scroll
chick
down,
is a two-bagger at least.
Scroll down.
What's a
Idiot,
two
there's-
bagger?
There
Does that
were
mean when you
photos
put it
this. I'm
on
trying to
some-
find it. Keep going.
Yeah, you gotta
keep
put
going.
the bag over their head.
No,
You
Andrew,
know what a
no.
two-bagger is. Come on.
People were posting like a bunch of funny
No one's
photos.
saying
but maybe
anything
she
mean.
deleted it. Wait, keep going. Just keep going though. Maybe it'll pop up. Damn, she did us dirty because they were all kinds of funny photos on like photo
If
comments.
it's a million views, she
it's
could
different.
have.
That must have been very time consuming
It
for her
might be.
to.
It might be. Maybe it was just on mobile that people were like making all these funny edits. Yeah.
Who does she think she is speaking about men like that when she's
I think she
got
has more
that
videos like that on
face?
her channel.
Is that like her like brand? Like she's like trying to like.
Maybe
do?
she's
I don't
doing
know.
it for what's it called, to trigger people so that she gets more
Oh,
views.
Rage
totally,
bait.
of course.
Oh, okay.
Of course. I
yeah.
mean, I'm sure that that's exactly what she thought. She was like,
Yeah, yeah,
"What
yeah.
can me, a hideous wildebeest, do to trigger as many
my God.
men as I possibly can? Me, a busted ass, looking well below average, hideous woman. What can I do to trigger as many men as possible?" And so that's what she did.
You're right.
Damn it,
You're
Andrew.
right.
There's a lot of people coming to her defense, though. In fact, maybe we'll pull up my Twitter.
Also, hideous wildebeest.
TikTok is kind of like an echo chamber.
Oh, TikTok is the most. It's terrible.
Andrew's really funny.
Yeah, I find Facebook the worst.
Do you have my
Oh
Twitter?
no, TikTok is the worst. Do you know why? You know why TikTok's the worst?
Why?
Because most of the user base, it's like 60 or 70%.
Okay.
I think it's 70+% actually, is women. And so when you're on TikTok, especially when you're on the lives, you're in the mind of a woman.
Yeah.
And so it's just absolute carnage and chaos and fucking madness and stupidity all the time. That's why. That's why TikTok is fucking horrible. Horrible.
I had no idea that it was mostly women.
Oh yeah.
It
Yeah,
makes so much sense.
overwhelmingly.
That's why that. Well, I mean, obviously the comments were deleted, but it makes sense because
Well, that's why
guys
when
would be
Trump
like
was
saying
like-
what you're saying, right?
Yeah, that's why when they were like, they're going to delete TikTok, I was like, no, they're not going to delete TikTok. There'll be 200,000 dumbass women tomorrow with signs who'll be like, don't delete my TikTok. Oh my God.
Yeah, that would be me.
never
And
delete
before
TikTok. And guess what? I was 100% right. Hundreds of thousands of whiny ass women who were like, no, we have to have the Chinese invade us and fucking take over our social media because otherwise I can't post fish lip selfies with my busted fucking face. That's literally what happened.
And before that they had like Musically, they had Vine, like they were gonna make another one too. Like it was gonna like there was Musically, Vine, and then there was TikTok. So like they were gonna make another one no matter what. Like
All right,
they
let's
weren't
pull
gonna
up-
just
pull up my
let
Twitter.
it-
No, did you send the link? Oh, okay, yeah, scroll down. All right, scroll down. I'm going to tell you there were 2 girls. We're only going to watch part of it. Do the wait, stop there. The one with the nose ring.
Oh my God, who's that? Oh God, why do you do that?
Click it.
Gross, dude.
Pause.
Terrible.
All right, video tab.
I don't know why you guys you guys are coping so hard.
All right.
Just take one look, you see the same thing I see.
Go ahead, play it.
This thing about the war going on against the chopped man epidemic girl is that she's actually quite beautiful. Hello? She's actually quite beautiful. Like, actually, dare I say, more than conventionally attractive. But you guys are brain rotted.
Okay, pause it.
Freaks.
And then X out of that.
What?
That's crazy.
And then go to the other video. Go to the other video, the one with the yellow shirt.
I'm in.
You have it? Okay. Video tab.
Oh Lord.
Play it.
The war on the side of the chop man epidemic girl. She's right. Y'all are ugly, you don't put effort into your appearances, you don't have hobbies, and you expect women to want you. And you're gonna screenshot pictures of me and her while she's talking in an effort to make her feel ugly, when in reality, you would cry of happiness if me or her or any of the women in her comment section touched you with a 10-foot pole. Why? Because you're a virgin.
Pause it. Just pause it.
This isn't real.
That's a little creepy.
This is clickbait.
Effort, but she's not either.
I know what this phenomenon is called. What happens is, when one ugly chick sees another ugly chick, they instantly compare. And the one ugly chick's like, I'm hotter than her. So if I'm friends with her and I'm out hanging out with her, I'll look pretty in comparison to this ugly broad. And so I actually see this happen all the time. That's why you see cliques of really pretty women together, and then you see cliques of really fucking ugly women together, where they're all like fat and they're hideous and shit like that. So it's literally, look, I'm sorry, but all the time, this is what I see. Cliques of really good-looking chicks, and then cliques of really fucking ugly chicks. That's what I see all the time.